Students and residents of the Michigan State University and East Lansing community take advantage of the several news outlets that are available to them. But how many people know what goes on behind the scenes? We interviewed representatives of 3 local news sources to share more about their work.
I am the news director and exposure producer and engineer here at the Impact, which is the only student-run radio station on campus. And we have our news division, which I'm in charge of, that produces weekly newscasts and weekly feature stories, mostly about MSU news, but we also do community and national news if we can get people out to report them. Right now I'm in charge of 15 journalists that go out and report stories and produce and edit their own features that are aired on the show. After the show is done, I will burn it onto a disc, podcast it, and put it on the website, and usually include like hyperlinks and stuff. I also podcast each feature story that people do in our newscast, so those go on our website as well. Basically, we want to create a lasting reputation for radio journalism at Michigan State. We want to do things that are timely and that will impact the community, like having stories that are interesting for students and community members to listen to.
I'm here with Lisa Whiting-Dobson, a television producer, director, instructor here at MSU.
I started working at MSU after I finished my master's degree here at MSU. And I started as a joint appointment at the television station, WKR Television, and teaching. In recent years, I've gone to teaching full-time. For me, I think the biggest challenge is being able to manage time. There's so many new things to learn. The technology is changing constantly, and being able to balance all the various skills that you have to keep updated on, plus the amount of work, is a challenge. I think my first tip to you is to absolutely love what you do. If you love what you do, then you'll put into it what you need to put into it. And I think journalists also need to be extremely dedicated and really care about the stories that they're trying to tell.
I have Matt Sheehan from the State News with me.
I'm a features editor there, so the typical day for an editor is that you go in, talk to your reporters at around 2:30. You make sure you got story ideas for the next day and the day after that. And then all the editors go into a meeting at 3:30. We talk about the next 2 days for about a half hour. Then I read the stories, make sure everyone's all good, help lay out the pages, make sure there's no errors or factual stuff like that. And then we print off, and then, hey, I'm good to go home. We definitely keep students up to speed on everything that's going on at Michigan State, as far as like student government goes, sports, and we even, go as far off as off campus. We cover stuff that's going on in Lansing, East Lansing, just really stuff that goes around the city, so we keep, students informed.